everyone, welcome to Live Interactive English. This is Karen.
Welcome back. Did you miss me? I'm Shane.
Today we're looking at day 2 of formal dining made
Simple.
And the vocabulary words are multiple.
Multiple.
There are multiple options available for the company's vacation packages.
Fortunately, I thought I'd lost my phone. But fortunately, it was just under the desk.
Oh, phew.
Panic.
When the alarm went off, everyone panicked and ran out of the building. Ah!
Outer. The outer material of the well is wood, but the inside is made of stone.
Wow. Appreciation.
I
like to express my appreciation for all you've done for me, Shane.
You know what? It's really been my pleasure.
Aww.
And now, what are we talking about?
We're still talking about formal dining.
Formal dining. Yes, I don't like this topic because I feel like I don't want to think so much when I'm eating.
I have to agree with you. I don't want to think so much either. But what if you're in a fancy restaurant?
That's true, because I grew up in a middle-class family, so I never went to anybody's house where they had such strict rules. But I guess if you go to an expensive restaurant, you don't want to look foolish, right?
That's true.
But one thing I think I learned from this is what I have learned about where the silverware and the napkin and stuff go. If you remember, the silverware is in the order that you're going to use it, starting from the outside.
When working inwards.
And you go inwards. That's one good rule of thumb that you can remember.
So you don't have to remember which one is for which dish, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so from the outside and then you work inwards.
But about the napkin and about where to put your silverware, it's so confusing to me still.
I know. I think the napkin, you're supposed to put it on your lap.
Well, I know you put it on your lap while you're eating, but how about when you get up, you just put it on your chair? I can't even remember.
What if you go to the bathroom?
I need to memorize these rules. Yeah, don't take it to the bathroom with you. No, that would look pretty weird.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, well, let's learn more together, and then next time we all go out to eat at a fancy restaurant, we'll know what we're doing.
That is awesome, but who's going to pay?
I'm just going to watch them and hope they pay.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Formal dining made simple.
It's easy to get tripped up by the confusing arrangement of dishes and utensils laid out on the table for a multiple-course meal. Fortunately, this is easier to navigate than it seems. Begin with your napkin. It will most likely be on the center of the top plate in front of you. When you sit down, immediately open it and place it over your lap. Whenever you need to excuse yourself, leave it in your seat.
Welcome to Live Interactive English Magazine. Today's lesson is called Formal Dining Made Simple, Day 2. Hi everyone, my name is Jeff. Sadly, I had to leave my tuxedo at home.
That's true.
There was a tomato sauce stain on the front.
Really? Wow. Okay. We're not really dressed for a formal dinner. That's something I think we could get into another time. But what we're talking about are the rules, the etiquette, the polite behavior that you want to try to focus on and remember when you're eating in a fancy meal. This is not hot dogs at the baseball game with your friend or a fast food pizza with your buddies. This is a formal dinner, maybe a wedding, maybe a business event, something like that. And there are rules, and we've looked at some of them already. So let's move on with more as we get into the different courses or the different stages or the different dishes that you'll be facing
and through
the meal.
And the different utensils.
That's the tricky part.
Yes. It's easy to get tripped up by the confusing arrangement of dishes and utensils laid out on the table for a multiple course meal.
Multiple just means many. It's an adjective that means many or varied, not all the same, or definitely not one, more than one. For example, there are multiple options available for the company's vacation packages. We have lots of choices, many choices, more than one choice. So how do you figure out which spoon, fork, knife to use?
Very simply, guys. Start on the outside and work your way in.
That's pretty much it.
That's all there is to it. Anyways, yes, fortunately, this is easier to navigate than it seems. This is easier than it looks. Anyways, at the very beginning of this sentence, we had the adverb fortunately, okay? Fortunately means luckily. So before, you guys were worried. Oh my goodness, what are we going to do with all these utensils? What are we going to do with the bone spoon. Well, don't worry, you're in luck. Fortunately, this is not a hard thing to do. You are a lucky person today. Navigating the situation is going to be quite simple. Anyways, for example, I thought I'd lost my phone, but fortunately, it was just under the desk. It was not at the bottom of the sea. It was under my desk.
There you go. We often use fortunately when we're delivering good news that you might not expect. You know, it's not so bad. Fortunately, it's fairly easy. It says begin with your napkin. Oh yeah, we haven't even talked about the napkin. That's that cloth thing that you put on your lap, on your legs, or wipe your mouth with. But, you know, in a fancy restaurant or a fancy dinner, it won't be made of paper. It's made of cloth, so we call it a napkin. It will most likely be on the center of the top plate in front of you. This is when you sit down, and when you sit down, immediately open it and place it over your lap. If you're in a nice restaurant, the waiter or the maitre d', the person who escorts you to the table, will wait as you sit down. They will take it and put it on your lap. So maybe just, you know, squeeze your chair back a little bit, give them some space, but don't be surprised if this strange person moves towards you holding a napkin. They're there to put it on your lap. And whenever you need to excuse yourself, say to check your phone or go to the bathroom, leave the napkin on your seat. Don't put it on the table. Put it on your seat and then replace it when you come back.
Leave it in or on your seat. Anyways, folks, with that, it is time for us to take a break, but don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。我们在第一天的课文中学到一些用餐的基本礼仪。那今天主要是要着重在餐巾跟餐具的部分。当我们去参加正式宴会时，通常会有很多道菜，那桌上也会摆设着很多碗盘啊、餐具，看起来好像很复杂，让人无所适从。不过幸好，餐具的使用顺序还蛮容易驾驭的。我们就先从餐巾开始。餐巾一般是摆在你面前最上面的餐具的正中央。当你坐下来的时候，就马上把它摊开来，然后放在腿上。如果有需要暂时离开座位，你就把它放在你的座位上。好，先来看两个单字 ，multiple。multiple 它是形容多个的、多种的，意思就跟 many 差不多。那么 fortunately 它是指幸好或是幸运的事，意思就跟 luckily 差不多。至于补充单字 navigate 它是动词，用来指驾驶船只啊或是飞机，那也可以用来表达驾驭或是成功应付。接回到课文中。
Formal dining made simple.
When you sit down, you will find forks on your left as well as knives and spoons on your right. These utensils will be in various shapes and sizes, but don't panic. Just begin with the outer utensils and work toward the middle. Still, if you are uncertain what to do, simply follow your host's lead and you can't go wrong. At the end of each course, place your utensils on the plate with the handles at the 4 o'clock position.
Okay, more on the utensils, guys. When you sit down, you will find forks on your left, as well as knives and spoons on your right. Now, these utensils will be in various shapes and sizes. One might be made of bone, but don't panic. Don't lose your head.
Right. To panic is to lose your head, to freak out, to lose control of yourself, probably because there's chaos and you're terrified and you're frightened and you don't know what to do. People often might panic in an emergency if there's an earthquake and someone goes screaming, running out the door. Hey, man, you stop panicking. If we stay inside, it's probably safer than going out onto the street. So when people panic, they lose control of themselves, often through fear or stress or something like that. For example, when the alarm went off, everyone panicked and ran out of the building. So when you sit down and you see multiple forks and knives, don't panic, stay calm, and as you said, outside to the inside.
Just begin with the outer utensils and work toward the middle. That's all there is to it, so don't panic, don't freak out, don't do something that you might regret, don't do something rude because you're not in control of yourself or your thoughts. Now,
or just watch what everyone else is doing.
Yeah, don't panic, just copy everyone else and you can't go wrong. Anyways, before we move on, let's talk about the adjective outer. Okay, the word outer kind of means further away from us or from something. And we're speaking relatively here. It's further away from something as opposed to something else or in comparison with something else. Anyways,
It's more on the outside.
if something is on the outer of something, it's on the outer edge of something, let's say, it's far from the center of that thing. That's all there is to it. And yes, this word has an opposite. You have an outer something, and you can have an inner something as well. For example, the outer material of the well is wood, but the inside is made of stone. On the outside or the outer part, you've got wood. On the inner part or the inside of that thing, you've got stone and rock.
Oh, so like in the winter, your rain jacket or your winter jacket, that's your outer garment, the outer piece of clothing. And your t-shirt might be your inner piece of clothing.
Sure.
Outside, inside. All right, there you go. So work from the outside to the inside, from the outer utensils to the inner ones. Still, if you are uncertain what to do, simply follow your host's lead and you can't go wrong. Even if you're hungry, if they put the soup in front of you, wait a second and just, kind of casually check out what the host is doing, or, what maybe an older person who's eaten this way before, someone like that, someone who you can trust. Watch what they do and just copy them. You can't go wrong. You can't make a mistake. And then, at the end of each course, when you finish the appetizer, the salad, or the soup, or whatever, place your utensils on the plate with the handles at the 4 o'clock position. Place them together with the handles pointing down as if this is a clock, 6, 12, 9, and 3. Put them at the 4 o'clock position, and then you'll be fine. And that will also show the waiter that you're finished with your meal.
There you go.
With your course.
All right, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a break. But don't go away. We'll be right back soon.
How soon?
当我们坐下，把餐巾摊开之后，摆在腿上之后，就会发现叉子是在左手边，那么刀子跟汤匙在右手边。虽然这些餐具有各种不同的形状大小，不过不用慌张，只要记得从外到内依序使用就可以了。如果不太确定怎么做，你就偷看别人的，或是跟着主人做，就不会错了。好，那当你用完每道菜的时候，要记得把餐具放在餐盘上，那么餐具的把手要朝向4点钟的位置。好，这边有2个单字 ，panic。Panic 是动词，表示恐慌、惊慌。那它的过去式跟过去分词要记得先在字尾加上 k， 再加 ed， 变成 panicked。好，麦克老师在解释单字时提到2个片语 ，lose one's head 表示丢了某人的脑袋，那引申的意思就是失去理智、失去自制力、疯了。至于 freak out 则表示吓坏了。好，当我们碰到一片混乱的时候，就容易恐慌。那刚刚麦克老师还提到 chaos 这个字 ，chaos，chaos 它表示混乱或者是杂乱的一团，是当名词来用。下一个单字 outer 它是形容外面的、外部的。那它的相反词是 inner，inner 表示内部的、里面的。接回到课文中。
Formal dining made simple.
When the meal is over, fold your napkin and put it down to the left of your place setting. Before you leave, be sure to express your appreciation to your host for having you, and don't forget to pat yourself on the back for being such a well-prepared guest.
Okay, before the break, we told you guys what to do at the end of a course. Now, let's talk about what to do when the meal is over. When the meal is over, fold your napkin and put it down to the left of your place setting. Then, before you leave, be sure to express your appreciation to your host for having you. Don't snub the host. Say thank you.
That's basically what showing your appreciation or expressing your appreciation means. It means saying thank you for the lovely meal. Thank you for having me. I really had a great time. Appreciation is the noun, and it basically just means thanks or showing your respect for something that you know they did for you that they didn't have to do. So you show your appreciation by saying thank you. You might even buy them a small gift or something. That might be another way of showing your appreciation, but a simple thank you is usually fine. For example, I'd like to express my appreciation for all you've done for me, for helping me out in so many ways. Thank you very much.
That's a whole lot of gratitude.
I'm very, very thankful and appreciative, using the adjective form.
Okay, one last thing. And don't forget to pat yourself on the back for being such a well-prepared guest.
Aww.
Thanks to us.
Well, sort of.
So I'm right now I'm patting myself
pat yourself on the back. Yeah, you
Yeah.
pat yourself on the back basically.
You're
Just
saying,
the way,
good job.
well
yourself.
done, me. Yeah.
Anyways, folks, that's it for our article, but we're far from through. You see, we still have the what do you think question. It's coming up right now. Mike,
Yes.
what is your opinion on the dining etiquette discussed in the article?
Well, to me, it seems like it's pretty logical, and I think these are things that most people should be familiar with because, formal dining is different, but it's something that you should enjoy and not panic about. And of course, it's always a little bit nice maybe to dress up and go out to a nice meal and not eat, fast food or just a simple bowl of noodles all the time.
There you go.
Why not?
All right, folks, with that, it's time for us to say bye-bye.
Take care.
See you next time.
课文接着提到，用餐结束的时候要把餐巾折好，放在餐具的左边。那在我们离开之前，别忘了一定要向主人表达感谢，谢谢对方的邀请。就像老师提醒我们，一定要向主人表达谢意，千万不要吃完就拍拍屁股走人，完全不理会。那么老师用到 snub，S-N-U-B snub 这个动词，它有冷落、怠慢的意思。最后，作为一个有礼貌又有充分准备的客人，你也别忘了称赞一下自己哦。好，那文中的 pat somebody on the back 字面上的意思是轻轻的拍某人的背，那引申的意思就是称赞嘉许某人。后面你还可以接 for 加上名词或动名词来表达原因。至于单字 appreciation 它是指感谢或是欣赏，是当名词。它的形容词是 appreciative， 它是形容赞赏的或是感谢的。好了，那么以上是今天的讲解，同学们别走开，马上回来哦。大家好，我是 Hanny。在今天的课程中，我们要介绍5个文法重点。第一个是 trip up， 第二个是 lay out， 第三个是 WH 疑问词加上不定词，第四个是 follow somebody's lead，第5个是 go wrong。 首先我们来学习 trip up。 片语动词 trip up 它表示使什么犯错，可以用 trip up somebody 或者是 trip somebody up 来表达使某人犯错。例如 During a job interview, interviewers may ask some tricky questions to trip you up。 工作面试时，面试官可能会问一些难以应付的问题来使你犯错。再看个例句Some of the students got tripped up by the last question。 有些学生答错了测验的最后一题。那例句当中使用被动语态 get tripped up 表示犯错的。接下来我们来学习 lay out。Lay out 是指整齐地铺展开、摊开。那么 lay 的动词三态是 lay, laid, laid。例如 She laid out some brochures on the table。他把一些小册子整齐地摆放在桌上。接下来我们来学习 WH 疑问词加上不定词。WH 疑问词像是 what, when, where, who, which, how 等等，之后接不定词，也就是接 to 加原形动词，可以形成名词片语，相当于 WH 疑问词加主词加助动词加动词。例如I don't know how to solve this problem， 也可以说成 I don't know how I should solve this problem。 我不知道该如何解决这个问题。接下来我们来学习 follow somebody's lead。Follow somebody's lead 表示照某人的样子去做，效法某人。其中的 lead 在这边当名词，表示示范或是榜样。例如 The yoga instructor told us to follow her lead。瑜伽老师要我们照着他的动作做。最后我们来学习 go wrong。Go wrong 表示出错或是发生问题，其中的 go 是连缀动词之后接形容词。那么这个片语的主词可以是人或是事物。例如 Don't worry, nothing will go wrong。 别担心，不会出什么差错的。再看个例句Follow the directions and you won't go wrong。 照着这个说明去做，你就不会出错了。以上是今天的重点整理，我们下次见喽 See you next time, bye。
欢迎收看就爱讲英文，
我是悠悠，
我是 Jay。
发生车祸最怕就是上法院，所以能和解就和解，能够私下解决就私下解决，
时间最重要，
是不是？对，因为麻
烦。
烦呢。
今天跟大家教这个和解的英文怎么说？和解这个字啊，名词叫做 reconciliation。reconciliation 好长啊 reconciliation
对 reconciliation
动词 reconcile。
哦呦 reconcile
对 reconciliation。那我们达成和解呢，要搭配一个动词啊，叫做 arrange。arrange for reconciliation。
arrange for reconciliation。
瞧一下这个
瞧一瞧
和解的事情，这样啊。所以 we have arranged for reconciliation, and I will make no further claims.
Yeah, we have arranged for a reconciliation, and I will make no further claims.
对，我不会再进一步要求索赔。
所以我们达成和解咯。
对 I will make no further claims.
那谈到和解，就必须要讨论这个赔偿金。你不讨论一下，你怎么和解呢？是不是？大家花桥
看是要3000还是5万，对不对？好，
差很多，好不好？
对，赔偿金叫做 compensation。compensation 对，就是赔偿哈。compensate 的名词 compensation。那动词呢，我们会用 settle。
哦，对 ，settle 这个字
settle on compensation。settle
on compensation，
那就是决定的意思啊，决定或解决。We settled on compensation for the scrape on my car.
We settled on compensation for the scrape on my car.
对，我们已经这个谈好、瞧好这个刮伤我车子的这个赔偿金的事。
超倒霉的，车子还被刮，有没有？
对。
不过呢，谈判是很重要一环，因为你谈得好呢，可能赔得少；谈不好呢，你就赔得多了。
对。
谈判
就是 negotiation 也很长哦 negotiation
不对 negotiation
对，协商了哈。
是。
那比如说我们这个谈判之后，我们达成协议，他赔5000块。
好啦。
一点点的呀。After some negotiations, we settled on compensation to the tune of $5,000.
After some negotiations, we settled on compensation to the tune of $5,000.
对，这个 to the tune of 的话，就是这个金额总额达到多少多少。所以呢 ，we settle on compensation， 我们决定好这个这个赔偿的金额 to the tune of 多少钱啊 ？To the tune of $5,000， 就这样。或者是更简单，你觉得 to the tune 太麻烦了，
麻烦，
他会付我们5000块。He will pay $5,000 in compensation。
那很简单，
这比较简单。
He will pay $5,000 in compensation。
对 ，He will pay $5,000 in compensation。
你觉得一个摩托车撞到宾利，他要赔多少？这协商可以协得了吗？
很难呐。
哇，那我们来看今天的
Life action。Are
you okay? I heard that you had a car accident.
Yeah, it was a mess, but everything's fine now.
Oh, did the guy who hit you pay for your losses?
Yes, after some negotiations, we settled on compensation to the tune of $5,000.
That's cool. That's cool. That's very good.
We also have arranged for reconciliation, and I will make no further claims.
You're so good. You're so kind.
I'm a nice person.
Yes, you are.